Hey guys! So I kind of have to start things off a little bit different today. Today I'm going to start off by asking you all a question. How many of you have to deal with negative, passive-aggressive people? People who could have the tendency to be nasty and ridiculous for over the smallest, minute little things. These people could be anybody. These people could be friends, family members, significant others, maybe even, co-workers, maybe even your boss. It's like, why on earth do you want to be negative and passive aggressive? Isn't the goal in any one of those relationships, isn't the goal for us to come together and unite and be on the same page so that we could progress towards, anything that we're working towards, progress towards our vision, progress towards being, happier or healthier or more prosperous or whatever the case may be? Don't these small little things hinder us from getting to those places that we're trying to get to? Girl, it makes me wonder. It really does make me wonder. And so, me being the person I am, my personality is one where I'm an analyzer. I sit and I analyze the situation. Maybe it might come off as being quiet or, shy. I'll be the first to let you know I'm not shy and I'm not quiet. So, of course, I wanted to analyze passive aggressive people and nasty people. Yes, I'm also talking, I'm speaking to myself because I'm in a situation that I'm not going to dive into just yet and shed any details or anything like that. But I am in a situation where I have to deal with someone who's extremely passive aggressive and downright nasty. And, instead of getting to a place where I get nasty back, or I get passive back, I want to get to a place where instead of getting nasty back, instead of going down a level, I want to go up a level. I want to find practical things that I could try to do in order to diffuse the situation or handle the situation better. I don't want to be nasty back because for the most part, it just kind of frustrates you and it stagnates you. So it's like, no, you don't have that type of power over me to make me act ignorant and crazy because you want to be ignorant and crazy. So yes, girl, I got my iPad and I wrote a few things down based off of everything that I've been analyzing. And I just wanted to share this with you. I'm speaking to myself too. So let me share some of the things that I wrote down. So number one, the first thing that I noticed was it was something, the negativity, the passiveness, the nastiness. It's something that's coming from outside and it's affecting me. It's something that has some type of power, right? If I let the negativity have the power, it changes my mood. When I realize it and I receive the passivity and the negativity, all of a sudden I'm just stank. Nobody can't talk to me because I'm mad, I'm upset. That person made me upset. That person messed up my whole morning and messed up my whole day. So now I can't talk to you and I can't talk to you. Leave me alone. And the next thing you know, you yourself now are becoming passive and nasty. And it's like, hold up. I came up in here, at peace. I came up in here prepared and ready to get through whatever I had to do. So why on earth now am I upset and mad? And anybody who talks to me, I just want to hurry up and give them an answer so that they'll leave me alone. It's like, no, we have to realize that that's something that's coming from the outside. It's coming from her, it's coming from him, it's coming from them, and it's affecting me. So what do I have to do? I have to take a minute and say, no, 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 no. I have to strengthen myself. Strengthen myself to block that craziness. When I see it coming my way, I kind of block. And how do you block? You strengthen your self-worth and your self-value. You take a minute and you find your worth. You find your value. And that's for any situation. If you're in a relationship, you're in a relationship because you know how to love. You have that capability to love, and your love is good. And you're not in this just because you want to be in a relationship. You're in it because you have the intention to bring something good to this other person. If you're in a work situation, you're not simply at work just to get some money, or you shouldn't be. You're in that situation because you truly believe that you have something good. You have good skills, good worth. You've been through so much and you've learned so much, and you have something good to bring to the table. That is my value. That is why I'm here. So I am supposed to be here because I have something to bring to the table. And because you want to be passive and nasty doesn't deplete me, doesn't push me down. It's like you need to get your stuff together and realize who I am and what I could bring to the table. And it's not my fault that you don't realize it. Number 2, realize that situation is not the end all be all. Many of us want to limit ourselves to the place where we're at right now. And the fact of the matter is, we don't have to be stuck there. We do not have to be stuck there. We tell ourselves that we're stuck there because we have responsibilities and things that we have to take care of. And by no means am I telling you not to take care of your responsibilities. If you're in a situation where people feel some type of power to be passive and even nasty with you, you have some things to consider there. You have to consider whether or not it's a situation where you're going to either end it. You could be in a relationship, and I know that's a whole nother topic, and I know it's not that easy, but that might be a place that you have to come to. If you're working, put out resumes to other places. Perhaps you could even consider starting your own business, working for yourself. Try a new field. Try a new company. There's so many opportunities. And I guess more than anything, what I want you to get out of that is this is not the end all be all. We always like to limit ourselves. But there's things that we could do to get out of those situations, or at least put up that stop or that distance where people know, come on, enough is enough. The last thing I kind of wrote down is the fact that we all have skills. Again, we all have skills and gifts that we could bring to the table. And this is for any opportunity, any relationship. We're bringing ourselves. We're bringing our worth. We're bringing our gifts. We're bringing our knowledge. Everything we know. We're bringing it into each and every situation. And I have something that you could use in order to get to the next place where you're trying to go. If I'm working, you need to know that because of all my experience that I've had over the years, whether it's professional, whether it's personal, I have a certain set of experiences and skills, and I have worth and value that could help you to bring your company, to bring this relationship, whatever the situation is, to the next level. Point blank, period. Whether it's working on better communication, whether it's reshaping certain strategies, whether it's, I don't know, getting a better handle on the finances and being more productive and all that kind of stuff. I have stuff that I could bring to the table that could make this a better situation for both you and I. And the last thing I'm going to say is, it's not my fault. It's not your fault that people who feel the need to be passive aggressive or nasty, it's not our fault that they can't see your value. Girl or guy, they got the blinders up, and that's not your fault. You bring all of your worth, you bring all of your value, and you bring it to a situation where it'll be appreciated and you can see it start to flourish. You do not have to be stuck or stay stuck in those type of environments. Let them go. You tried. They didn't want to receive it. Let it go. Put yourself out there. It's not, all I'm going to say is it's not your fault that they don't want to see your worth and your value. Point blank, period. There's nothing more to that. One of my favorite quotes is, your value doesn't decrease based on someone's inability to see your worth. That is the truth. I meditate on that. And another thing that I've been doing is I've been listening to inspirational videos, reading inspirational books from, top life coaches, communication coaches, and even spiritual leaders who pour in. We got to pour into ourselves, and we got to get to a place where we're strengthened, where we know the value that we're bringing, where we realize that we're not random. We're not just randomly sitting, in some relationship or sitting in some office or at some place of business. We're not random. We have value that we bring to the company or the relationship or anything like that. And it's not our fault that they can't see it. And we're going to keep on moving. We're going to become stronger ourselves. Keep moving until we find that place where we could flourish. And that's it. And that's all, folks. Nothing more, nothing less. So I was really into this video because I am speaking it into myself, you guys. I'm just at a place where it's like, we're going forward. We're not going to stay stuck, and we're definitely not going backwards. We're going forwards. So, I'm on this journey. You could become a better you than you were yesterday. So I hope I've spoken something into you that, is of help. And thank you so much for watching this and just listening to what I have to say. I hope you got a lot out of it. Until next time, stay blessed and know that you're beautiful. Bye. I know the right steps that I could take towards handling a situation like this. But trust, if you cross the line, it's on. No, I'm just saying. I just wanted to... But if you're in a situation where people feel like they have the power to be nasty and be passive with you, perhaps you can consider trying to... But I just wanted to share it because I believe that we all are on a journey to become the best people we could be. And we're here for each other.